So here we go, doing a quick screencast on the Rigid Transformations Practice Packet. So, my name, Mr. Butler. There we go. Now we're going to start off with just the easy one. It's the slide, more formally known, I should say, a translation. So we're going to translate is our math term there. So when it says translation, that's really just meaning a slide. But where are we going to slide to? Well, let's use some color in here so we can differentiate. So here's our first point, P, but it's going to slide 5 units right and 2 units down. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going this way, and then 2 units down. That puts me right there. And there's my new point, P, but I'm going to put this is a copy. It's a new one, so I'm going to make P prime. I'm saying P prime because it's like the copy. It's the first copy of it. So I went 5 units right, 2 units down. That's it. It's that easy. Okay, so let's do another one that's also that easy. Looking at this next one here. So this one says translation. It says x plus 4, y plus 5. So they gave me a point here, point A, and it's saying x plus 4, y plus 5. Well, x is like my left or right, so that means it's probably going to be right since it's plus. So it's going to go right 4. And then y is up or down, so because it's plus, up would be the positive, so it's going to be plus 5. So there we go. We got 4 to the right and 5 up. So I'm going to take this A and I'll go 4 to the right and then 5 up. And there would be my new point right there. So that's A prime because it's the copy. Now wait a second. What if I did it in the other order? What if I went 5 up and 4 right? Well, let's see what would happen there. If you go 5 up and then 4 right, you still get there. So whether you're doing 5 up, 4 right, first or second, it doesn't matter. You'll get there either way. So keep in mind this positive as far as how change is going. So when we have our left and right with our x, plus is going to go to the right, minus is going to go to the left, and y, we're going to, whoops, not quite that. Y is going up and down. We're looking at positive. When we're adding something to a y, we go up, and when we're subtracting from that y, we're going down. All right, now let's do this next one. So here, they don't give us anything except the information as far as what's on the grid. We got to put the stuff all on the grid, the original and the copy. So it says G is at 3, 3. So that's going to be right here at 3, 3. And it says 3 units left, 2 units up. So for my copy, I'm going to go 3 units left. So that's 3 to the left. And then 2 units up, which puts me right there. And that's my G prime. So that's the idea with just moving some points. Let's get to some more advanced stuff here because that's just too easy. So now we'll go into like a more complex version. Ooh, here we go. It says write a rule. So these ones, if it's asking us to write a rule, well, you don't just say, oh, it goes this way. We don't usually say it moved diagonal this much distance. We'll break it down to a horizontal and a vertical distance. You can do the diagonal with like angles and radius and stuff, but for this one, we're just going to stick to the horizontal and vertical. So for me, moving left and right, let's see how far we moved left. So there's 4 on this side, then 3 more. So that's 7 to the right. Now, whoa, wait a second. Well, is it 7 to the right or is it 7 to the left? Where am I starting? Am I starting here or over here? Well, here's the big idea. Because this says C, not C prime, but it says C, that means I'm going to start there. And then C prime, the other one, that's where I'll finish. So in fact, I am moving 7 to the right. And then how far up here? Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3 on that side and 1, 2. So that's 5 up. So that would be 7 right and 5 up. Now, we want to also be able to translate this into kind of like an ordered pair. So x is going to become x plus 7, because that's the left or right, and then the y is going to become y plus 5. Real easy to do there, not bad at all. Piece of cake. All right, so now let's see how we can use this even more. That's just single points, but let's see if we can jump into full-on shapes. Whoa, look at all those shapes. Here's the general idea. You have all these points on the shape. You just have to do each point. So let's start with U, for example. 4 units left, 2 units down. So I'm going to go 4 left, 2 down, and there's my new U, also known as U prime. I is going to go 4 units left, 2 units down, and there's my I prime. Then we got the P and the V, so we're going to do 4 units left, 2 units down. There's my V, 2 units down, there we go. That's V prime. And then P prime would go 4 units left, 2 units down, and then I got P prime. You would want to connect these. Let's see if I can make this red as well, with straight lines here. And it should look pretty much the same as your other one. And it does. You know, it's got like this 1 diagonal, and then this like 1 by 3 there, and 2 by 1, and 1 by 4. So that is right on. That's what we wanted. So that's not too bad at all. Let's see if we can do that same idea, but maybe with like a algebraic kind of description. So here we go. It says do 2 units left and 4 units up. So let's see what we can do with that one. 2 units left and 4 units up. Oh, so we got to plot it first. Let's plot our original in black. So W would be at -3, -1. That's right here. So that's my W. S is at -2, 0. That's pretty close to it. Kind of get a little crowded. And then M is at -2, -4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. There's my M. Now this one has a there's no prime on them because they're all the original ones. So it looks like we made a triangle. Let's see where it's going to change to. Change over to our other colors here. We got 2 units left and 4 units up. So left means I'm going to go 1, 2 left, and then 4 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my new S. Or no, what is that one? That's the W. No, that's S. So that's S prime. Then the W, 2 units left, 4 units up. Should put me right there. So that's my W prime. And then M, I'm guessing it's going to be right here. Let's see if we're right. 2 units left and 4 units up. Perfect. So then I would connect those with straight lines here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it is nice to have it decently clean. And there we go. That's the big idea with this whole translating thing. Let's see if we can make a rule now with shapes, not just like we did with points, but look at the shapes. So these ones very similar. I'm just going to add a note here like this one that says x plus 3. That means it's going to go 3 right. And then y plus 2, that means it's going to go 2 up. Real easy to do there. I'm looking for the one with the rules. And here we go. Okay, write a rule. So now I want to make a connection between these things and see what's happening. So if I look from C to C prime, it looks like I start here and finish here. So I'm going to start at the star and finish at the happy face. So I'm starting at C, and then I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no left or right. It's just down. So I went down 4 units. And that was it. Let's see if this one's the same. It should be. So B is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's also down 4 units. So all that's happening is the y value is changing to y minus 4. So the y prime is going to be equal to y minus 4. But the x stayed the same. So we would say like x comma y is going to change to, well, the x stays the same, but then the y you subtract 4. So that's our rule. Let's do one more of these here over on this next one. So now, because it's a little more complex, it looks like we start here. So I'm going to start at the star, because those are spelled similarly, and finish at the happy face. I don't know if something starts with the letter F there. So we're going to start at the star and go to here. It looks like we're going 2 units right and 1 unit down. So I'm going to go 2 to the right and then 1 down. Well, to translate that into numbers, that means that our xy is going to become, well, 2 units to the right, that's just adding 2. And then 1 unit down, that's subtracting 1. There we go. So that's a good set of sample questions there. Hopefully that'll be enough to at least get you going on the practice packet here.